Over 100 creators are already using this exact AI prompt to batch their content in minutes. And now it's your turn. If you've ever stared at a blank screen wondering what to post or wasted hours scrolling for inspiration, this is going to change that. Because this one AI prompt doesn't just write your content. It builds your entire short form series, your video scripts, your captions, your hashtags, your visuals, even makes music suggestions. All you do is paste it into GPT and answer a few simple questions, and in minutes, you'll have ready to post videos that match your voice, your vibe, and your message. And here's the best part. This works for any niche. Whether you're teaching, storytelling, or promoting your business, it's designed to sound like you while giving you the structure of top performing creators. I built this for people like us, the ones who didn't grow up as influencers or editors, but who still want our message seen. See, I spent years bartending and running deliveries, juggling shifts and burnout. Now I use systems like this to create content in quick batches, and I teach others how to do the same inside my Dream to Done community. If this sounds like what you've been looking for, drop the words Road Trip Ready in the comments, and I'll send you your link to join Dream to Done for your free 7-day trial. You'll get the tools, training, community support, as well as other GPTs and products that you will need to make content creation simple with no more excuses. So let's dive in. In the description under this video, you are going to find your link to get to this website. So you can either click on that link directly, or you can go ahead and just enter this URL into your any browser, and it's going to bring you to this screen. The background may change over time, but the ideal will be the same. So enter your email, and I'm just going to enter my test email here, and don't be alarmed. I'm not going to spam you. I will, however, send you updates on new ChatGPTs and things like that. But don't forget, you can unsubscribe at any time. So just click on Let's Get Started and we will dive in. Okay, so ChatGPT is going to automatically open up. If you don't already have an account, it's going to prompt you to create one. So go ahead and do that. Now you're going to see a bunch of jargon and stuff on the screen. So just disregard that. And we're just going to scroll down to the bottom, or you can just click on that arrow down there and it will bring you down to the bottom of the text. Then we're just going to type in create my content. And press enter. Now this is where we start to pay attention and see what it's asking us and follow the prompt. So again, I'm going to go down to the bottom and I'm just going to watch it. So let's get your content series rolling. So it's going to start asking you some questions. Now it does do this differently depending on your ChatGPT. It may ask you the questions one at a time, or it may list them in sequence and just ask you to answer the questions. So first off, I'm going to pick a location or scene. When I do my content, I like to do each section in different locations because I like to do road trips. So I might do one of Niagara Falls, or I might do one of Coney Island, or maybe the Brooklyn Bridge. So let's do the Brooklyn Bridge. That one's always fun. So I'm just going to type in one Brooklyn Bridge. And then for the second one, what is your series topic or your message? So for me, we're just going to make this general at this point and just say working online. We're just going to keep it very generic. But the more specific you make it to your product or your niche will make your content connect that much more with your customer. The next one is going to be list up to 4 post styles that you want. I have other videos that talk about different post styles, but some examples are point of view, truth bomb, if-then statements, listicles, mythbusters. So we're just going to enter 4 of them that you would like to use. So I'm going to use maybe POV, truth bomb, if-then, and I'm just going to use those 4 listed. So I'm just going to type those in the bottom. Now I use Fal.ai to create my images and graphics. So you do not have to answer this if you do not use it, but if you are using it, and I do some training in another video, but if you are using it, I love it. It's fantastic. So you will put your Laura name and a short description so it can plug that right into your image and video prompts when it creates those. Starting post number, I did include this because when I create in batches, I like to I like to number them as if they were the days of the week. So for example, if this series is going to start posting on November 5th. I'm just going to start my post at number 5. You can start at number 1, whatever keeps your organization. For your custom hashtags, you can enter custom hashtags for TikTok, Instagram. You can do separate for each ones, or you can just ask it to do smart defaults. And if you have a URL that you want to use, this would be where you would put it as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and answer these questions, and then I will be right back. Okay, so now I have entered all of the questions here. So first question, I entered Brooklyn Bridge. For the second question, for my series topic or message, I'm just going to say working online with a underlying message of freedom. My post types are going to be point of view, truth bomb, if them, and listicles. My Laura is Nicole's first, is what I've named. Again, I'll talk about that in another video. And then the description. I want to start at post number 5 because I'm going to start these posts for the 5th day of the month. And custom hashtags. I did some hashtag research for myself, for my ideal customer, for both TikTok and Instagram. So for TikTok, I have these ones. And then for Instagram, I also have these ones. And then I'm just going to use smart details for the others. So for Pinterest and YouTube, it's just going to use smart details. And then I want that URL in as well. All right, so now we've got those in, and I'm just going to hit enter and let it start thinking. Okay, so here it's just confirming now what we want in our post. So we've got all this information. I'm just doing a quick read through, and yeah, it looks great to me. So this is what he's going to start with. I call my ChatGPT Stanley. So if I refer to Stanley, you know what I'm talking about. So Stanley's going to start with my first style of POV and generate the post. So would you like me to start generating? And I'm just going to say yes, please, because everybody likes politeness. And we're going to wait for it to generate. Okay, so now it has generated the 3 posts. So let's just do a quick look through of what it's generated. Now I'm just going to do a quick, brief explanation of how I actually create these videos. I will do a full video walkthrough again in another video of how I actually use these with the different programs. But now I have the text on screen script. So when I import my video into CapCut, I'm just going to simply copy and paste this text over my video. To be able to generate my video and for CapCut, I'm just going to generate my image first, and I'm going to generate my video second. I use Fal.ai, and I have it down to about 30 seconds to generate both the image and the video, and it costs me about 25 cents for each video. So I try to keep things as cost efficient as possible for you. Now here's the music suggestions. So I can take these right into CapCut or whatever video editor you're using. And I can either search for mood-based. So it gives me a mood-based suggestion, a little more general, or you can even look and apply trending tracks. Just watch out for copyrights. You may get blocked for copyrights for some of the actual tracks. And then when it comes to my posting software, I use Metricool. So it's generated my captions. It's given me a comment, a call to action, and it's given me my first comment. So now I can pull these, copy and paste directly into Metricool, and now I have my first post generated. Here's its suggestions for the second one. Text on screen, note that it includes a call to action, my image and video prompt, my music suggestions, and my captions for all 4 platforms, again, that I'm going to take into Metricool. My third one for this POV series, I do 3 for each POV for each type, because it's walking customers through the sales journey, which is awareness, consideration, and decision phases. So each type of post does 3 types of post for that. Excellent. So again, just copy and paste. Now I'm ready to do my truth bombs. Would you like me to generate the next style truth bombs? Yes, please. We'll give it a minute to generate. Excellent. So now it's generated the truth bomb post. So we have the 3 posts here with the text on screen, the image and video prompt, the music suggestions, and the captions. Now for these, I'm just looking at these, and sometimes ChatGPT can get a little bit lazy. So the image and the video prompt, these will work, by the way, so there really isn't anything wrong with them. But if you want a little more detail, you can just ask at this point. So I'm just going to ask for a little more detail. So I'm just going to say, before we do that, can you regenerate the truth bombs to have more detail in the image and video prompts? And here we go. So now you can see it's generating much more detail for these image and video prompts. And we're just going to scroll through and take another look. And again, we can go through, and it just did the text on screen, and it just gave us the prompts. So we do scroll back up to the captions from before. And then, yes, please, let's generate the if-then series. And we take a look through and just see if what we like or don't like, make modifications as needed, and then go into the various programs, copy and paste to create your final video and get it scheduled. And then finally, we're ready for the listicle series. So I can just simply say, yes, please. And there is our final 3 posts to this series. Now, if you wanted to put it into a PDF document or anything like that, you can feel free to do things like that at this point. But otherwise, your content is done. See how easy that was? You just watched a system that can build your entire content plan automatically in just minutes. You don't need to be a tech genius or a designer or a copywriter. You just need a system that saves you from overthinking and keeps you consistent. That's exactly what this AI text on screen content generator does. It combines logic, a proven structure for content that converts, with emotion and storytelling that helps people connect to you. If you've ever said, I just don't have time to post, this tool removes that excuse completely. It's like having your own creative team sitting right inside of ChatGPT. You'll find that free guide in the description that shows you how to train your ChatGPT to sound like you, plus your free 7-day trial inside of the Dream to Done community. This is where I go live every week to show members how to batch content, plan posts, and turn ideas into income. So if you're ready to stop overthinking and start creating, hit that link in the description right now. Because here's the truth. Your message matters. Your story deserves to be seen, and your freedom starts the moment that you start creating. Don't wait. Your road trip freedom starts today.